I really love Johnny.
I fed the block. 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 You cut
They used to
Listening to.
I grew up.
But you want to hear it's over for a month.
Diverse universe.
I spend a little bit more money on my alcohol than most people.
Me too.
So my bottle, I'm spending $120 on a bottle on the fifth.
Okay, you spend a little bit more than me. I'm bottom top shelf.
Addictivo Extra Anejo. I'm drinking Extra Anejo Cristalino.
That sounds like tequila. Why God? Okay, I'm doing a study. Like, no, seriously.
No. So hold on. What you about? So let me know. So you about to say why guys drink tequila?
All men
I'm about to fuck you up, bitch.
mostly drink tequila.
So let me reel that motherfucker back real quick. So I started drinking Bacardi in high school.
Okay.
Bacardi.
Yes sir, Bacardi, 151, all that other shit.
Okay.
What was the shit called? The vodka, not Taka. We did Taka too, but
The Tonka?
what? Taka, Pinnacle.
What was it? This is your college days.
Oh,
I'm talking about in middle. I'm talking about in high school.
Oh, nigga. Okay.
Yes sir.
He got
high
hair
school.
on his chest early.
Absolute goddamn
No wonder them niggas broke in your house. What kind of check you at?
She owned it today. She came with her pod shoes.
I'm sorry, I'm just putting
So that's what I was drinking: Bacardi, vodka. Then, when niggas started Grey Goose and shit like that. On my senior trip, we had a bottle of Grey Goose that was about that tall that we snuck on the senior trip. I was the only one who brought a big cooler because my mama wanted to make sure I had snacks and shit. She gave me the perfect cover. Stuck that shit in the cooler. We on the bus. We get off the bus. The principal was like, "What you got in that cooler?" I was like, nervous, like, fuck. But I had to keep my cooler. I'm like, shit, it's some Capri Suns and snacks in there. You can check it if you want to. He was like, oh no. So I guess
I seen you.
I guess I threw him off when I was like, shit, nigga got there. Maybe I go ahead and.
Oh, I guess I could take this.
You looking like you waiting for the word action and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I go ahead and.
Oh, I guess I could take this.
You looking like you waiting for the word action and shit.
Yeah.
Yourself, everything ain't about me. So that's how I see life. I just be like, it's not all about me.
I'm not in it, and I didn't really process that. I don't know if I really said that to myself lately.
Everything isn't about you.
Yeah.
As a woman, you're not allowed to.
She's not allowed to. They just don't do it.
Like that's so
Being
separately.
facetious.
It's-
But good, yeah.
What if I'm like in that era? Because I want it to be. It's all about me.
Right, because I
think I'm in that era right now.
And you deserve it.
But what I do want to say this, man, you have just entered in the mortal portal with entitled millennials. This is Diverse Universe. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. You know what I mean? It's a good time, beautiful time to be alive, young folks all across the world. The old world is crumbling, and the place is for the taking. You just got to choose which direction you are. Don't panic. This ain't your world that's crumbling. It's their world. So, let all these rules and whatever happening to get rid of the Board of Education, orange people about to start walking the land. They sending niggas to moon in 10 minutes. Moon is a 10-minute ride now. But, don't be afraid. Just, find your place. We got a room full of gangster people. We still got some people coming. I'm loving the vibe today. First off, let me say, last week we had Johnny. Johnny kicked down the door with a return. This time, we got one of the co-founders, Bad Boots.
Yeah.
Bassy Bad Boots, Miss Bass in the building. How you doing?
I'm good.
You feel what I'm saying? Bassy with the Bad Boots. You feel me?
That's an old.
How you doing, Bad
I
Boots?
like your jacket. I'm sorry I'm taking in your outfit from the top to the bottom.
You know it's very chill.
Look, I see him because he was talking that shit the other week. Like, where is this wooden watch? But
I do.
you're
Right,
shining
that's your
today.
watch. Right.
Nah, this is shining. This was a gift,
Hey, he
man.
said he's
Don't
shining
do that in your gift.
today.
Man, I love my wooden watch though. That's my guy. I just been wearing it a lot. Yeah, I love my little wooden
Hey,
watch.
what the YNs do? They be hitting.
Yeah. You little niggas, I'm tired of you niggas at the gas station. You niggas need to find another place to be. And also moving along, moving strong. Another return. You feel what I'm saying? A big dog, one of the longest female hosts. Birthday right around the corner. The slip and slide, a slip and glide. Jay Michelle in the building. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It feels so good to be back. I've been gone a little too long. Don't think I ever went nowhere.
You feel what I'm saying? Point at him again. Ah, nigga. Skin glowing. Ooh.
She said they call that happy, at peace.
You feel me? Hey man, fellas, I'm gonna tell you the dopest thing about having female friends. When your female friend happy, you be like, look at her. Look at her over there, forehead glistening.
Yeah.
I love it. Look, she gave me that look like, all right, not too much on my happiness. I'ma let it slide.
Too much.
Also, Smooth, man, my nephew cousin, the coolest guy, the coolest cutter at camp. Always got something smooth. You know a nigga that just you can tell he's waiting for the summer, cause he just pulling out all types of little light swag. You feel what I'm saying? Never too much, never enough. You feel what I'm saying? C Woods. You feel what I'm saying? In the building. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm good. I'm good, cuz. You know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Cuz few. Yeah, all right. Not too much on the aunt. Not all joking.
Uncles.
Oh shit. Hey, we also have a guest in the building. Been knowing this gentleman for a long time. He had seen him in the airport. He was like, man, I'm trying to get on the show, man. We need to make it happen. And I'm like, you right. I need to make it happen. You know, me and him been on the same wave, you know, talking about our faith and just being focused. But if anybody know us from back in the day, you know that we got down with the best storm. We call this man Coop, and you know if a dude go by his last name, you know that motherfucker do some shit. Mm-hmm. If you know anybody that they know by their last name, like yeah, that's Anderson. You know what I mean? That's C Woods. You be like, yeah, that nigga's just.
And he didn't really play sports like that.
You feel me? He played sports, but he just was never in the he played sports, but he was always on the go. Like I always seen this nigga on the go. Like, hey, that's stuff. All right, cool. You know what I mean? This you know what I mean? A different cat. We used to have a hood ball. Well, we didn't stay in the hood. We stayed in the suburbs. It was hood people in the suburbs, and I knew he was a hood nigga. And it was only like 3 of us around all these little nepo babies. But we played football, and they brought him because where I was the big person. So they brought him to neutralize me. So when I met him, I was like, oh, fuck. I can't have no more fun. But ever since then, he been my dog, cool guy, different guy. You know what I mean? Always to himself, but always getting in the mess and doing what he doing. So welcome to Diverse Universe. Coop, how you feeling, brother?
Man, it's good to be here.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thick guys is in season.
Big dudes in season.
Never left.
Yo, big dudes are in season. Nigga,
I hate when y'all say that. How much you weigh before you talking about you a big dude?
265.
Okay, that's cool. I weigh 253.
Yeah.
So like, shit, you know, I don't.
What?
Well, you know that.
before you go on, hold on. Before you go on, I gotta do it, man. Me and my guy been winning championships. You know what? Dirty Boys just did a reunion.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
It was very flat.
It was
But
very
let me say
flat.
one thing. Diverse Universe is the only motherfucking podcast that can say we interviewed both Dirty Boys.
And tried to make the reunion happen.
And try to make the reunion happen.
They both said what they said. Right?
Never. But I can say Diverse Universe is the only podcast that can brag and say we interviewed both Dirty Boys on 2 separate occasions because they didn't want to be in the same room. We did want to get the reunion together, but we couldn't. But further ado, the tall midget, the professor without a classroom, Professor X but don't need the wheelchair, the thinker without thought, the man that write a book that will be forever read, the illustrator, the author, the one that seen nipples coming from afar and respected them. Never seen 2 pair of titties he didn't salute.
Shout out to P. Brown.
The notorious K.I.D. Money J. Morgan. What's up, bro?
Guys, it's my last day in my place. If anybody needs a sofa, I don't want to take anything downstairs.
Yeah, come and get it.
Come and get it.
Man, how you
Come
doing,
get
bro?
I just had some hot Cheetos earlier.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Fingers. We good. We good. That's not even cool. And I disagree, just to let you guys know. It's not fucking about all you or any of you, okay? It's about God.
Amen.
All right? And he's already disappointed majority of you guys. So, I love life because of God. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Mic drop.
I mean, that didn't apply to me. So.
Why did you look at me? You looked at me in my smeared eyes.
You the host.
You was like, nigga.
When he finished, I was just knew you were gonna transition to something else. So I was
well,
just waiting.
The altar is open.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Now, off cam, me and Coop were talking about something. I don't want to get into the situation, but something was brought up that you had never heard, and like I had also never heard of. Now we don't got to get into the situation, but I do want to ask, what was that word again? I want to ask the group.
Let me look at this link real quick.
Cause I was like, what the hell?
I ain't never heard of it either.
Hey, we gotta stop making stuff up. That's what's going on. Something being made up every day.
That's it. Memory chauvinism.
Memory chauvinism.
Memory chauvinism.
And what the fuck is that?
So memory chauvinism from the article is when you think that your memories or how you recall a situation is more important or better than the next person's.
Oh, I used to call that selective memory.
Selective memory. So you got, 2 people arguing about what did happen. The article breaks it down as some people remember things by, like Kid was saying, experience, how they felt. And some people actually remember facts, like I paid $80 for this meal and things of that nature. And 2 people could remember 2 situations totally different based off how they take in information.
Yep. Same situation, just 2 different ways.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So on the correct, that shows.
But I felt like it was bullshit.
Why is it chauvinism though?
That was a strong word for me too, because I see chauvinism as a man who treats somebody bad. I automatically think male when I think of chauvinism.
Yeah.
It's because one person is asserting a certain type of dominance over the other. I think that's what it's boiling down to.
I think
Ladies?
it's accurate. So when I think of chauvinism, I think of bullying. And if you think your memory is superior to someone else, which I've been on both sides of that scenario, I feel like it was accurate.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm now catching it. So chauvinistic is basically bullying.
I mean, I think so. I could be wrong.
So memory, can you say it for me again? Memory chauvinism?
Memory chauvinism.
So basically, the person saying that you're bullying them because you remember something and they don't.
You coming aggressive because your memory is the right memory and their memory is the wrong memory.
I don't think it's the wrong memory. I think it's just your perspective, like you said, however you received it. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just you looked at it a different way. Because if you had the argument, I'm looking at it on my end and you're looking at it on your end, that doesn't mean both of us are right or wrong. It's just more so we just view the situation differently.
I think it's a place for that, but when it comes down to things that are not subjective, when it comes to you rang the doorbell, you can't go back and say, I didn't ring the doorbell. When you rung
We
the
gotta deal with
doorbell.
facts. We gotta deal with facts.
That shit sound like some fuck your couch shit.
Well, so I was in a situation where I argued down my family, my brother and my mom, and I was wrong. But so we were arguing about going to the movies, and I don't go to the movies that often, but we were arguing about what movie we went to see. I argued them down, and I was wrong. But I did go to the movies. I just didn't see what I thought I saw.
People grow every day. So I feel like it should be like a time frame that when purpose